Hey guys, Seven Sun here, and welcome back to Let's Play What Remains of Edith Finch. The last one we finished off, I think Gus was the last one. Now we're on Dawn, on our way to Dawn. We're in the bedroom, we went up the rock climbing wall, and now we're in this little alcove where apparently Dawn moved after her two brothers passed away. So we got a Bibble.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about.
Holly
but I
Bibble.
think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Do you know Holly Bibble? Whoa, retro. Oh, excuse me. Dawn. India. Oh, that's probably where we go next.
India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Oh man, I got gas. Fly to India. 7. Dawn Finch. Dawn and Sanjay. Ah, Sanjay's the guy she met out there.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah, so you're half Indian, half white. Is there something here I gotta click on? You know I'm going down the fire pole. Whee! That's fun. Fuck was that? God, I'm gonna induce early labor. Alright, so I must have to go out the window. The thing must not be in the room. Must be outside.
Lewis was born a year later.
Did we do it, Dawn, yet or no? No, we didn't. I feel like we should have seen something in there, but I looked all over, so I don't know. Can we not go this way? No.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Here we go. There's more Dawn up here. Okay.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Mint, thyme, sage, and as the English say, basil, and Mary J. Wanna.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, it's a little classroom.
Things were good. Almost normal.
Edith, Barbara, Molly, Sam, Gregory, Calvin, Odin, Sven, Gus. Lewis rules. Fact or fiction. Great job. Multiplication tables. Books.
But it didn't last.
Dungeon Master? Here's a D&D book. Nothing else in here? Wow, she wrote a textbook? To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. More Holly Bibble. Oh!
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ooh, what's up here? Oh, wow. Do I go that way or do I go this way? Ah, this way looks probably over here. I thought that was going to be the side path, but apparently this little one is Milton's room. We're still alive, 92.
After Milton disappeared,
Oh yeah,
the
he
only thing
disappeared,
left
that's right.
behind was a room full of paintings.
me see if there's anything over here first. Nope. Okay. How cool. The
Milton
magic
Finch
paintbrush.
and The magic paintbrush.
Is that a flip book? Interesting.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Now I must have to go up that other way.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Nice view.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated,
Jeez,
he
keeps
just spent
going
more
up.
and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Louis. 22.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Closer look. Legalized marijuana. Dude, you guys can see it right behind me. I got that poster right there. Same one. Just doesn't say legalized, but yeah. So it's chronic. Funny. Okay, so let me see if I can go up this ladder first. Looks like this would be the way into the room. If this is filled with video games and stoner memorabilia, I'm gonna love this dude. He's gonna be like my dude. Oh my god, there's a PC,
Very
a bong.
familiar. That part of him lived on.
That's awesome, dude. My dude. A bowl. Looks like there's a little bit of in there. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of Budski. Oh hey, look at that. That's one of those shitty ass Super Nintendo controllers. Like the really shitty ones. And they put 2 analog sticks in the bottom of it. Wonderland Turbo. And a PC. Oh, look at that. It's got an RTX 2080 Ti in it.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Marijuana?
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh my god! I'm doing
I
fish
asked him
with
to
one hand and
describe
I'm
it.
moving with the other one. Okay, so get this.
He said he started
The
small,
right analog stick is controlling the fish arm, and the left one is doing the little maze.
imagining a labyrinth.
This is fucking weird.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. And toads.
This is so hard to do.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh god, they're coming up faster now.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
This is so
I
weird.
worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
This
So I
is
let
so
him go
weird.
on. I even encouraged him.
God, it's gonna be hard to see the fish.
It seemed very
no.
promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
So he was deeply
And songs
delusional.
for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh god.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It
That's
became a
so
game.
weird. Oh, I'm still doing it. Now I'm sailing a ship.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Still doing the fish thing with
Lewis.
the right analog stick and the boat with the left. So it's even, it's like backwards. If it was the other way
St.
around, it
Louis.
might be a little easier.
He started drifting
I
away
guess
from
not.
our reality.
Yeah, I could barely see the fish at all now.
Minneapolis. Until one day he
Minneapolis.
forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him,
Uh-oh, what
part of
happened now?
Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Lewisburg.
handsome...
I wonder where I was supposed to go. Oh, I could have picked. My bad. I wasn't really even reading. I'm focused on the fish, not missing.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinister serpents.
sinister serpents.
What if that was an achievement?
I
Oh
like the
no!
sound of her.
Silver harp, obviously.
Silver harp.
I wonder if there's different achievements for picking different routes on here.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Can't even see the guillotine thing anymore.
He knew the world was all
Oh wow,
his
we got lots of
imagination.
fish now. God, I feel like my ex-girlfriend's in the room. There's so much fish.
But he was so proud of having
Oh, I
created...
thought that was one of the fish right there.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This is nuts, dude. Why isn't that moving? There we go.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh, so he totally went into his delusion. That's sad.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we don't have the hand anymore. That's like a wannabe DS.
Began to forget the world we know.
That's a lot of fish.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Probably smells so bad in there. Like my ex-girlfriend. Smells like salmon, keep on jamming. Smells like trout, get the fuck
Began
out.
to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I don't know why I'm going this way. Is that me?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Yep, he went right into his
The
delusion,
palace
man.
would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
That's a big booty queen.
There was only one thing
Oh god, there's
to
a
do.
guillotine up there. I wonder if I'm accidentally going to kill myself in real life with the machine I was using to cut the fish. Oh, you're not going to put your head in the
Then
machine, are
down
you?
his head.
Oh boy. This just got real.
rest I think you know.
Oh,
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Brohan just stuck his head right in that cutter. Damn, Lewis. Pass that ball, though. Sorry, buddy.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Me too. Okay. Oh, he's got pills too. Doing just marijuana's fine, but you don't want to get pills and all that other shit too. Just trying to see if I can read any of these, see if it's kind of... Oliver Twist, 101 Best Poems of the 1800s, Peter Pan, We the Media, Faust, Monkey Through the Looking Glass, and it repeats itself. Just trying to see if I can see anything. Maybe it'd be some kind of cool throwback. High school diploma.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Look like PS1 memory cards. Half a PS2 system, kind of. Mini fridge. Alright.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So you just left the grandma there by herself?
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
This must have been where my mom and I stayed.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
God, you have called your servants to returns, of which we cannot see the ending, by paths and yet untrodden, through perils unknown. Give us faith to go out with good courage, not knowing where we go, but only that your hand is leading us and your love is supporting us. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
It's like a run to my room, maybe? Jeez, this house just keeps getting cooler and cooler. It's just like
But it had to end
one awesome
sooner.
passageway after another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
She's probably heartbroken.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights.
Chinese tea looks so
Grandma,
good.
you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Aw.
We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Dude, I want some Chinese food right now. Okay, so we're playing as younger version of ourselves, it looks like. Yeah.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom set up the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or had a key
Ah.
to it.
That's so cool.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories!
Oh
I
boy.
think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Wow, that's sad.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house.
Oh wow, it went so far out I can go to the house?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I would say so, wow.
God, it smelled awful.
I bet, lots of dead fish.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Well, it's straight ahead, so I'm just gonna keep going in this direction.
I got turned around.
Oh boy.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
I mean, that wouldn't be out of place if the tide sat down.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
There we go. I love how he's still using the gate. It's been underwater for like
Things
50
I can't
years.
explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
I don't blame her. I would have did the same thing. I don't want to go to
After
an
that,
old
we
folks'
moved
home.
around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What happened? Oh, she had a boy. Wow. That was really good. It was definitely a very good game, very good stories. It was 2.5 videos, not bad. It's about a 2.5 hour game. Pretty small team too. That one little mini story with the fish and having to use both analog sticks and for different things is really crazy. It's like he's playing Pokemon Yellow or he's playing Donkey Kong Country 2, I can't tell. Might be Country 2. That's a really small team. Oh, couple more. I'll look after this and see if there's a platinum trophy for this. Some of these shorter games don't have platinums, they just have golds. Oh, puppy. Oh. Jiqui. Really cool credit sequence. I like it. Normally I don't watch the credits, but I like this one. Oh, there they all are grown up. Replay story options now available. I bet you that's how you get your platinum. If there's something you missed somewhere in the story. Alright. Well, that is What Remains of Edith Finch. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.